this one in. Grab that aside. There's nothing to it. It's not rocket science. This just 2 screws. Make sure it's rotated. That's right.
Yep, that's working.
Yep, fine. So there's no issues on there. Clamp. Right. Just wanted to quickly point this out. This is roughly up into here. This is the front brake switch cable that is not going to fit. Okay, because it's a little bit short. Okay, so what you have to do is come down here, cable tie there, cable tie there, cut them, come in closer, pull the cable out, and then the cable is going to come this side of the yoke, and it's just going to strap to the same places, and it's plenty long enough. It's just going to be strapped on the other side of the yoke. Recable tie it up here, or recable tie it there with 2 cable ties. And instead of going round the back of the yoke, coming up through there, coming round the front of the yoke, makes no difference.
Because it's still getting cable tied to the handlebars.
It's still getting cable tied to the handlebars. So you want a couple of cable ties. Strap the loom back up.
Which one shall I use? Sport for choice. Normally we don't have any cable ties at all.
I just brought you everything I got. Well, you can use these because they're open, and there's some short and longer ones in there.
Okay.
It's going well. It's going well. So that was our first hiccup. We thought it was going a bit smoothly. What's that? That's throttle cables, isn't it? Yep. And get that up as high as you can if I was you, Jeff.
What, this one?
Yep.
Okay.
So make note where they were, because these cable ties have got to go back when you put them back.
Okay.
Okay.
Prop the
end off afterwards. Do you
Yep.
want a second one?
Yep.
Which was lower down. Right. Doing Jeff's hand.
God, this is real black cat on a dark night syndrome. I'm looking at black cables
Turn the light on the camera.
in shadow. Yeah, I made that mistake once before. So it's the breather tube.
All right.
I strapped it to the cable and I shouldn't have done. Okay.
Okay. And we got good movement.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Right. So the next thing is, this is the obviously front brake, and down there, front brake
just
tube.
there.
There's a rubber.
Have you got
there.
the light on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the front tube is glued to that rubber, okay, with a bit of super glue. All we're going to do is really carefully, because you don't want to puncture this with a screwdriver. No, where's my finger? Ah, there. You don't want to puncture the hose in. We're just going to break it free of the rubber. Because look, all around the back, it's free. Yeah, we've done nothing yet, but on the front of the nose there, it's just a bit of glue that holds it. So we're going to break that glue so we can pull a bit of hosing through, and then we just re-glue it, because on Jeff's it's glued in a different place. So he's got more rubber hose, because there's loads of slack.
Can you see?
Around there, and no matter what I do with the handlebars, there's masses of it.
Yeah, because the handlebars and this are all moving at the same time.
So we want a bit of that hosing back. It's just slight inconsistencies in
manufacturing. Yeah.
Shall I move the cables this way? Does that help?
Yeah, what I do need though, I don't quite know how you're going to do that, is I need the sunlight on here which means that
I'm in
you
the
can't-
way.
you're standing in the light.
Right,
No,
hang on.
no.
I'll switch the camera off. Let me do this.
Perfect.
I'll switch the camera off and we'll do that and get back to her because it needs two of us. You could unbolt it, pull it all the way through. Right, what we're going to do, instead of poking down there blindly with a screwdriver, what we're going to do is there's a little screw there. There's a little screw there that pops
I'll have to turn the
handlebars.
Oops.
Okay.
Just be careful of that.
You just undo these two 4mm Allen bolts and the cowling just pulls off. We've got a video on removing the cowling. Okay. I'm just holding it, it won't fall off because it sits on two rubber bungs down the bottom. You literally just pull.
Like that.
There you go. And that's the cowling off, but there's, as I said, there's already a video on the cowling. And what I do is come round and point you, sorry about the camera, what the issue is. Hit the zoom back out. It's just this rubber here, this rubber thing here. On Jeff's bike there's more rubber through, it's just like they've repositioned it on this bike, and we just going to have to break the glue free of it and just pull a little bit through up. And it's literally held in with super glue, and you just put a blob of super glue back on it.
I think they use more than a little blob.
But it's just striped on one side because it's free all the way round apart from this front edge. Okay.
Alright.
So
Okay, I think that's clear now. Yeah! That's it. Okay.
okay.
That's given me a little bit extra, which is
Yeah.
exactly.
Sorry, I did
what
miss
need.
miss him coming in because I said to put the camera off because it might take two of us, and all we done was he took the screwdriver off, poked it up, done exactly the same as say from the other direction, from underneath, and it broke free. So there wasn't anything sneaky done. What we could have done, let me tell you this, if we undone this bracket, which is held in there, we could have unclipped that, or if you can get the clip off and then pull it through, because look, all we're talking about, that's where it was glued, and that's what we wanted. It's tiny amount, half an inch.
Bracket?
It's attached to a wing mirror.
Oh yeah, I've forgotten about that.